aya me de pa asofo no mo hwe pono no ye behu omu nyina se sia na Sam George say okọ cabinet any cabinet akokasa ko convince cabinet say omunjintum say wo Ghana nne na opese hwe pono asofo na magi pono
Sam George e da betu dwa say e say die opese ode bill opese ode law bi eba say odo Ghana card and be register Google say in case of say bia wo opese ko Google e ko hwe bibi wo ho no mo a yi say ode Ghana card e de register antena otimi akọ Google ho akọ hwe sa kind of niema na opese ko hwe no eno e na ekudru Kevin Taylor nim na edu Kevin Taylor nim na Kevin Taylor ka say wonu kwa de ofo aso asofo ni malamfo ni sa MP ministers na omo hwe so enya government work na omo ti parliament ko kwa na mo nambo go no hwe ni ma ehun fata no eho eni be hu wo mo ta ko sa social media ko sa nya ma no wo no momenti
now. Okay, now this is a story team. Let's enter the wagon now. And the stories in start here free ha communication ministry for the Asebia Betuja. I want to say communication ministry to seek cabinet approval for mandatory national ID verification to access pornographic websites. Yes, Sam George, any communication ministry, no, Omoko cabinet, akwaji approval. Say, one mote Ghana, moshe porno, a Pornhub, Moma Bombi, mi refi, say, me first time I'm young, no. Mo amoshe porno, say, I'm the Ghana card be register, and some amoshe porno on internet, so. I am the pa asofo no mo hwe pono no ye behu omu nyina se sia na Sam George say okọ cabinet any cabinet akokasa ko convince cabinet say omunjintum say wo Ghana nne na opese hwe pono asofo na magi pono ahwe afa no opese hwe pono so do Ghana card register so be real website nim say me pese me ko hwe pono a o de Ghana card ko mo na ye register wo ID ni etwa picture na dem say na be ya debi no iti ade we de manage ho asofo no mo hwe pono Ghana mo hwe pono pa asofo ufuru accountant ai civil servant for no chief directors no sa civil servant enwumro obehu live band no mo hwe long sleeves na I say tie and die obo pono pa enti sanko for hwe pono no especially asofo no se sia no Sam George you say okofa ID card system about so person hwe pono the same in America is person hwe pono e cho do ID e cho be accounts and now the information shame say na be ya pono no etrawo na se be wo do tipem dan a pono ntina ama mesie tu hwe mitina akese ne pono ntina mitia akese na so hwe pono na the tissue dan mu panyan na wo situ a na fe ambulance ne ba ye hu se oh ye kwa kofa eye de doctors enkroma ono na hwe pono ma ne sie tu enti pono hwe mesia pono na ma mesie tu enti yesi ano Sam George mo ko bo Sam George onna okaka nkwasasam enti mo amhwe pono no yesi ado hia Ghana card no Ghana card no pono asofo na mo hwe pono no asofo no ena civil servant na government workers omo pe pono mo government computers am hwe pono no yesi ano ye the ID be ka ho at the end of the year you be system ni ma check hey Mr. Nkrumah pono Monday hey Mr. Nkrumah pono 2:30 wanko a meeting hey Mr. Nkrumah enti you be check ewu mu nyina pono fo no in the year no ne ehu pono do a wo hwe government facility mu a ene ehu data wo use here enkwasi asem chief directors no omo pe pono tu o from yes hello the telephone was ringing yes I am busy there's no help pono oboa chief directors no omo pe pono tu into from yes from Poma, who is calling me? So say, you know the man who said he was coming to clarify if his documents. Tell them I'm busy. Well, who again? Oh, Auntie Fatima, the woman from North. Yes, she said that the things that came, they wanted your signature. Is she with somebody? I said no, it's only her. I'm busy. You see, this morning I've been signing. Tell her to come Tuesday. Ponongwa, Mr. Nkrumah, Mr. Ajete, Mr. Oliver. Mr. Sanko from Sanko from Nicholas, Brad Nicholas. Sanko for Nipono. They be an the bottom. No, me and Bema. Oh, Bibiaboko. They be authority on Chino Nicholas for Nicholas Pono. And I said, Obama, I'm call for now. I Ali. In time for from Ali, no Pono. In time for from Ali, no. Pono, just our cassette or pono or deck, pono deck or cassette. Tama no more a like Lou, polo no. Or on the cassette videotape now. On tunchini goes on tunchini. Ne you need to because alaji, Baba Saba, Porona Abinchina, pono deck na say yan took cassette or say no, a packet and all the lays after. Wo Ali, pono. So say, yes, a bind say, ye permissioner, ye de. I was so pono. I was so with Ghana card information shim and send a website in the Ghana bind it does not matter where you are. Inti any account. Wa onye wa adwene say ube me say Ghana for be church. Is that a priority? It is a priority. It is a priority. I'm not being sure. The effect that podo ewo young people no, you have no idea. So don't say this is not a priority. These are some of the things as a nation, and I'm not here to defend some judge. I will never defend some judge. But I want you to understand. Say about these kind of things, you might think it's nothing. But when you take your time to analyze the number of young people who have been introduced to these pornographic things in our system, their parents or the community, we have no idea. You'll be shocked. And this porno thing, you might think it's something people get addicted to the point whereby through porno na addicted. No, and you see, kids pick on, especially in senior high school or from junior high school, they pick on these things, and you might think it has no effect. It has. It really does have effect on them. And as they get addicted to it, it brings in different kinds of character from this. And so people can say, what is this? Is not a priority. It is a priority. I'm telling you, about 90% of kids in Ghana, they are addicted to pornography because they have access to it. Now, if it becomes difficult for you to get access to it, it will deter a lot of people from trying to access pornography. That is all. Sebio enye time. So, we need to be cautious before assembly see. This is a priority. It is important. You are the same people talking about family values bill. We need to make sure our children, we train them, we raise them up in a certain way where they are not addicted to some things that may affect you more in the future. And these are some of the things you need to start doing. There are some countries in this world, you cannot just access pornography. America, because you see, an internet, a child, the lock war, some phones, so some tablets, so because they need to protect the kids from that. These adult content, especially where I come from or where we come from in Ghana, if we don't take care, now measures to make sure, and Korano, we prevent them, we make it difficult. Obviously, there are going to be some kids who will find ways and means to still get access to pornography. That's fine. But you need to understand you need to make it difficult. You need to make it hard. You need to make people struggle to be able to get access to pornography. So this is basically to protect your kids. This is basically you, the parent now. What you do is support this because this is basically to protect your kid. If you guys are weighing a priority, if your kid is not your priority, I don't know what is priority to you. So I believe that this is very important. And if Parliament passes, Cabinet approves this, I will support it. Even though the person taking it, I don't really trust him like that. But if Cabinet approves this, I will support it because, you see, at the end of the day, and yet, there are some things that are very mild, that are very dim, they are doing us a lot of harm. And these are things that we need to take our time and pay attention to. Your pono bebra is a same penny for. Your uncle for bebra pono sell more Ghana. Obo na ya ware ontuni obakra na because they are too addicted to pono. Obo ha ejuma kontumi kopebi because they are too addicted to pono. Obo ha they have been incarcerated or they are in jail because pono idea no or they are kwabra boma sebio wako fa obima wako it causes a lot of things. And yet obia the tumisha no hoso at the ali. And you'll be able to be sure to go upon Kruma or Namnapono, a hard drive shed to now or share go for them. No, and you'll be able to have self control. No, Obo had Obehuno or to mean control, not a cody bonnet, not a cofa sama bro. Ebia woba and obi disabled. So these are very important things. Oba bro for Kroma, young friend Niagro. They protect their kids. Into moi, We're addicted to ponono. I'm telling you, do not think, say, idea way. No, this is to protect the young people, especially in Free. In fact, right now, I go as low as P6 now pono. Because what is going to restrict a kid who is 9 years from watching porn? Say, if that kid gets access to a laptop, a phone, or anything that can basically go on or have internet or access the internet, then I best stop her from watching porno. That is the thing. So this is very important. Yenim asofwa pono ase o maware omnam Ghana. Yenim MPs are pono ase o maware. Ghana MPs bebrebe obakono. I'll be back 2 hours. I want to go and read the document. Obwa or she parliament house pono from an ajo 9. Ya pon go fie or so onko. Kojo pon kuma to can I need to look at some documents. Obwa pono no so no hwe. Ko parliament bebre pono nko ponolization. Debiano, I say, Oma to get to Kakra, Oma Demolite, Pono, busy for nothing. Okojina Parliament on Kasa. Yakaso, today we are going to agenda. Okay. Dimika Podo, Yenimbebre, Podolization. And this is very, very important. Mama, Yama, Yeni Enko. Now, I am Pisribuha. Speaker Bekasano. So today we want to agenda. Yes. Obi to Parliament or Podo. The moment a speaker because say we are journey so open in term no sanin krata or go pono ono our pono bia kojo ponkro pono bia or pono bia bi enkrama da krobehwe on the chere yanka say pi ewe nim kojo ponkro until we need to be serious about this. All right, now
we Abronye anyamisko Abronye ko courts na okodru courtroom hono na court judge ni bisane say Abronye na last I chie won oba ha say e ka say provide o passport and o ka share say passport na kudi baby e mail nti want man for passport na nyede amfa amaye nti ene oba no we de baya na Abronye hwe ye nyim ka share say wa amfa passport na ma aden a waso no tukwan akwabuchiri akosi ade awamonne eni passport no wode akoma embassy bi wona pa je ni hwe ni mo se sa aso pa je woni atime boa kwai na koshim kona koshim eni ma Abronye su na sa cells sudu ogwasha wonom kopem se wode na passport no ba
bail conditions. Now, remand him into police custody until he deposits his passport with the court registry. And they are sorry, and they say, Abronye, court say the passport, the first case, no, na nyoma ekanwa ye say on famra na yema ni bill no na the passport kanwa also odeba na ye jeto ho na yema ni bill. Na Abronye anye enti ende oba court no na judge ne say ye be ma bill no first one no ye ka say for passport bra na engine to se na be ye hia umre bia ana Wuntumi ntu kwan abra sebio wa asam ne da nkoso adenti na wan famba Abronye say no passport no de koma embassy bi okọ school abrochire okọ hwe no ho yare enti ontia na judge ne say bo the law is the law enti bebi a passport no bia no ubehiem passport no be kan ye nsa na you. And I don't think anybody will sit obi an adwene ye adwuma onim nyansa beka say judge ne tiamra. I don't see anywhere judge ne betiamra. And you these politicians who sometimes you just come out and say anything. Oh, people are using a bail condition as a dance because the judge is working within the law. So we MPP ni bejina bonte beka say ai judge ne tan Abronye and he fa na judge ne tan Abronye. Yamao emra diso na kofie na bra court. Samra no wendi so. Okodru court yesi o passport no here o say an ono Abronye no o say ono obeso okọ school abrochire kwasia. O say ono no judge no me yare intime passport no me da koma embassy bia me kwaji visa. Abuofunu o kwaji visa dwane. Abronye we odidi nkwasi asem no wi odi nkwasi asem no wi na we de nim sa chenchena. Wodi ma chenchena. Odi nkwasi asem no wi na we de nim sa chenchena. Na wakotete Into okotita na adwene say emu bedwo because Ghana fo agimi. The oya ne say obedi nkwasasem wie otutwa ntroto nkofo so a owia na akotita sa chenchena. Into otita be 3 weeks 1 month no aba no asabe tutu ntosio sa no asoroko. Right now I'm running needy. And I don't expect any individual and adwene adwuma onim nyansa beka say this one the court is being hard on Abronye because technically time na Abronye dem first time no na nkeni see yi no because he did not provide a passport. And from that time, no, now go say Abronye dem till now because the conditions are account bill no, and they say provide your passport, get sureties and blah 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 blah. And then I want person the passport to be my court no. Meaning Abronye does not respect the court. Abronye bu court for no. At the end of the day, what did the judge in Yatem know? He is still disrespecting the court. The man be peer court and they say, Okodi the judge in Yatem. Okodi the judge atem or can some to judge so or sa could court na or sa disrespect the court no if the judge sitting there no Abronye mbuno it is how called the nimsa chinchina we en kwasiade oyana no and you see I keep telling the MPP sa nyoma we na mu defend no and the bema mo power bana aye den one hwe betra 42 years no the MPP no my imagine say en kwasiade bi o be defend it en kwasiade bi o be support it. So you get a fool like Afenyo Markin. Obi ko din kwasi asem kra na china. So MPP ni it does not work like that. Ghana no enye je ekufo Ghana ni bi me. People are now rational. People are now asking questions and demanding reasonable answers. It wa adwene will say ye MPP for nko ade obi jimi o se ko di chi a it pulls with your closeness to power na echi ko echire. Because what happens in say afa obi abehu se muni munyansa mo jimi he small girl here and say echi na omo release ni na me expect to say omo koyi girl ni free jail hodomo no I am a girl ni bail no I was expecting them to come out and say you this girl your actions were wrong adia we no it is bad. We are telling you as a political party today yaba abe save you. We want to say this on TV to every single young man young woman in Ghana say sadie we omusua na Sebio police chioma we as a political party yebumra and edimra so until we are not going to come out and come demonstrate or fight for your release. Sanka MPP do muni munyansa but what did they do? Omo de abayu and who fear and who can sa ko share them ne ko die and omo so go kumase. You see, so right now you could see the party nyansa ninim because I small girl way adio ye okoshe jail no I send a record on to me mo bra papa bia bio na bra boma obeka sase bodam for what you were supposed to do dey na munya den bail ma akora no na ma press conference na mo ma akora gina kan say you adia ya ma wende ya because we want to send a message to the young people out there omokasama ye ne MPP for sebi ohwe bra wo bra ye passport kura woni bi enti e pese kan wani mo TV so ma obi ehu say ade ya ye they send a message akwa bontene magana for nkwara nyina ehu say you cannot sit on TikTok and say the things you said because ya chiwa ubedem. But what did they do? Sa ba you akwhye eye jailer onware ya ne ho kankan e no maso no tika mu. Instead of them to advise these young ones, now they are making this girl look like say onimunyansa, and that is the problem I have with the MPP. Akoya na fono say eye chale asi okoyi girlie na me just onimunyansa kakra we jimie because you see the party there are no principles again. Say obi jimi ni akoyi no obi jimi there are people who genuinely sometimes they do things for party you can genuinely see say where they are intentional, but you see when that same person does something again, not close to what he did, then you start to ask yourself questions. But what the MPP does and say, Obi ko din kwa samani akwa inu akwa chiaba omia. Erade. Obi Jimmy, okaso beku president na yirepe na ba omia ko chia no akwa hage ba omia. Obi bakika nkwase sempe na ba omia se yenko yi no. Na when you do this, what happens in this say ema obia onim nyansa bia hu se mu Jimmy. It's a party that is basically supporting this kind of life and to me for nipa foforo bia meka party no ho. It me my advice to the party is say Jimmy to the point say right now no they support riffraffs out of pain. They cannot get out of election defeat, It's Jimmy ni biya kasani ya China, ya MPP ni, ya kwa yinu. No, you don't do that. That is not what party does. Party need to be strategic about the kind of people who basically communicate for them. MPP. So with this NDC, nobody's going to come pick you up. Yeah. The NDC will only come after assessing the situation, anytime they pay NDC for us, no, me NPP ni by any and train. The NPP, the NDC, they will sit, they will analyze your actions and then ask themselves questions before they come out to say, Omba Belu. But you see, NPP, no man say, Nyai, actually, Obi and Jimmy. The moment Okasetia Mahamo, Didi Mahama, Temokwa, the Yankofano, none of your communicators can compare themselves to me as an MPP member. No, I have money to hire lawyers. That is why when I sit on TV or radio, I use facts to speak. Me pose a question to Samira. I have my facts. I never sit here and say things without my facts. It is only a young person who just say, the MPP is becoming unattractive more Jimmy. And I'm going to TikTok, any Facebook. Monkwaya Omugusi, a dear message pa no mo send ya magana. Monkwaya Omugu TikTok, hey, yaba yabechi basinteli, hey, yaba yabechi samijemfi. And we need power. I'm telling you. Hey, share the table will turn. Me so unko Chinese restaurant now. Tomorrow is pregnant. Tomorrow can have miscarriage today. You know that. Tomorrow, that is pregnant, you know, it can have miscarriage today. Mwe Jimmy, instead of you people, party executives, you know, Mwe Jimmy, you cannot even sit and let people understand. So we are a young man, we are a young person, Kasamaya. Make sure you stay within the law. But moko yin going for every sales. Now must I encourage you, monko, and this is tamo. You see, most of these people will be ex-convicts before 42 years of member power. You are so stupid. And Akwawe, Saudi Arabia said we're seeking asylum with different countries. Inti over 7 countries are we seeking asylum. Abronye. Inti koje passport na okwa na siki no siki. Inti ajana no akwasha eno no ye. When we say MPP na entumi for to me ma. When we say impeniform department no Jimmy, into seeking asylum with different countries. Inti right now the oye and say or the passport car also, I'm a refugee, give me asylum. Or cause I'm a refugee. Ain't it the oil and into a Vienna code and second passport and also Miko UK aba. Or copy Okochi Penua Quadraquasha Sweden. Okochana Quasha.
We not answer the two to say courts Eddie and maybe ever two ho say obey my final judgment. Efa chama Wuntumi any a contaminating. Some boy case no. Now, social media bloggers, any, say TV stations, FM stations, any media say obi engo kan asama ebe ma wanya asem efi court ho. Ono ka eventila wati ho no. Kopre no ho kuma judgment bia. Ma kwan na judge na kasa dan dura fa na judgment nye de enfamra. Kwan bia jeje me fa so den jeje me bia no o de ba wia afi wo bia wo ho asem ka otimeka na wo kopepre wo ho na wo ka asem bia e beto contempt dia ani wa wasama.
Another story sunie. Accra High Court set July 3 or 3rd July to deliver judgment in Chairman Wuntumi's Samra Boy concession case. Yes, say Accra High Court say on the 3rd of July, and a judgment, Chairman Wuntumi judgment, no, judge, no, at the beba. And I would like to say this: we should not prejudge cases in court. As some way start here, Chairman Wuntumi the witnesses aba. Attorney General so abe any case. You and I, we have all followed the case. Stories are omo lawyers babontinia omoka. Any the Attorney General so APF quarter oka. At this point, I believe say we should allow the court to work. I will not sit here and prejudge any case because at the end of the day, there is a judge. What's that case we swear or court the judgment at the aba. Whatever reservations or whatever I think, it should be in my head because I cannot sit here and prejudge. I cannot be prejudicial about the case. The judge has about a month to write the judgment. So the young people on TV and radio, every opportunity. Now, judge case, Chairman Wuntumi was given the right to hire lawyers. He was given the right to get his facts. He was also given the right to bring in his witnesses. In fact, or the enough witnesses by Bekan Asemano. The Attorney General had every right to also interrogate the witnesses. Attorney General had every right to also put his evidence across. So they have all made their case. And I will advise the young people around, Ghana for more Ghana, Nemo Ghana. Let us allow the judge to bring his judgment. After the judgment, we can speak on it. I believe that Chairman Wuntumi as a Ghanaian, no, he was given every support by the state to speak, because you see, Obia and Chairman Wuntumi, the Kasabwa shedding in and Chairman Wuntumi from nowhere. We jina baby da anka say abino sebio eman kwan eman nkyere na adwene eman witnesses in kasa. There was never a day at Chairman Wuntumi lawyer can say the witness we buy and a court na ampene. And the Attorney General also, there was never a day or the document ma Chairman Wuntumi lawyers go through almost a document with you or find the baller. So you can see say case occurs smoothly. Now let us allow the judge to write his judgment. Uwa bibia kan, let it stay in your head. Memetiye mintina ha enjudge sa case no, because the course of court nyana mini ho. Judge na akọ school, judge na nim ensem no de no kre ene de enye no kre. When they were cross-examining Chairman Wuntumi and the witnesses, na me no wuni ho. Judge ni nya abotre etie e everything. It is up to the judge to write his final judgment to prove to Ghana for say asam no Wuntumi di for ana on di for no. It lies with the judge. So I wouldn't advise anybody. Our platform to send me and answer what radio, so TV, so wherever, to sit and say, a case, this is, I believe, no, don't do that. Wrong. Court to crab it macho. It is very dangerous. Court to crab it macho. Let us allow the judge to do his job. Or then edit to me, I shall insert, or then at a court, or then a TR 7 from day one, Abyssin. Let us allow this judge to write his judgment. Or Charlie judgment we near a reservation be about a judgment. You'll be a best about a judgment. That one we have the right to do it. But for now, I'm not going to sit here, use my platform to go and judge the case or prejudge the case. I'll judge in the country or 1 month to write. 3rd July the and what? And I would like to tell Chairman Wuntumi and in the team, they should also move away from going out there creating some impression which is say, the judge in the court. Nobody knows what the judge is going to write. And I also advise the other part. Everybody should basically respect the court, respect the judge, respect the judge's decision. Ebara Chairman Wuntumi di fo a Chairman Wuntumi eko ebara Chairman